Alright, Mr. Rhino, please sit down and tell me about your problems.
What problems?
Well, the problems that you've been having lately. That's why you came to see me in the psychiatry ward.
No, I'm just a ghost following this other person around.
I see. Yeah, I get quite a few cases of that, more than you'd think.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it, just don't knock over anything. I have cats for that.
Ooh, cats.
What's up, YouTube? This is Arleo, as usual. I'm Max, and I have distracted the ghost with cats.
Yay! I'm Rhino.
Also, that picture of the background right here, you can't, like, the right side of this face just instantly makes me think it's a luchador mask.
Yeah, I can see that.
I imagine it's some sort of, like, brain diagram or whatever, but still. Also, I like how there's Emily here, meaning either we're seeing Emily somewhere else, or Emily's serving people in the middle of a fire.
I mean, the fire's over and done.
Yeah, but so is the hospital and thus the kitchen, so Emily would have to be somewhere else.
Maybe it's rebuilt.
Maybe. But we're starting
now
off
we're Big Creek.
Promoted. Finish all the... Big Creek. Finish all of the paperwork. We have paperwork to do. Do you want to be this guy?
Okay. So we're pretty sure Professor Myers will be returning after his breakdown.
I see him and I instantly think Dr. Wily with a haircut.
I don't know how to do his voice.
Eh.
That's why this will now be your department.
I mean, Dr. Wily I don't think really has a voice. Fandom likes to... It's either Phantom or this is canonically his voice. Likes to give him a German accent. That's about it. But...
Your desk is over there.
Yeah, okay, but I don't... Does he ever not?
Man, I like this stuff.
Yeah!
If you need anything, keep it to yourself. No one cares.
Wait, isn't there someone...
Gotta love these Irish coffees. Oh yes, don't forget you also have to do an evaluation of all Little Creek staff. We need to know if they're fit for work here. I expect that won't be a problem.
I don't think...
Hey, good luck.
Is he supposed to
I like to think I was making him more and more drunk the more he talks.
It makes sense, he kept drinking. I guess I got a promotion.
I'm pretty sure he drank way too much to actually be in that cup.
Yeah. Let's get started on the work. Looks like there's a lot of it.
Who are you?
I imagine this is, like, supposed to be...
Ooh, Newton's Cradle.
I imagine this is supposed to be Sam, I guess. She's a new character. I just gave her a voice because I thought, like, well, Allison's not here. I guess I'll voice her.
Newton's Cradle.
Speeding up the patients at the desks. Allison will walk past her. Oh, wait, we will play as Allison.
Duh, didn't you see her sitting on the psychiatrist couch in the world scene?
I mean, yeah, but that could just mean... It could be like the burn unit, because remember, they have to do an evaluation of all the Little Creek staff.
What did the flowers do?
Slower at the checkout desk, slower to lose hearts. The fan makes patients walk faster.
Oh, we can't afford that.
Getting their hearts. We actually have a lot of money left over. What should we actually get with it? It's just slower to lose hearts stuff, generally. And, well, the Newton's Cradle for speeding up patients at the desks.
I kind of want to do the Newton's Cradle.
Alright.
Also, look how many damn couches we have.
We need them all. Oh, the coffee's already ready.
Oh, the coffee and the tea. It's like you're part Emily.
I mean, I am wearing...
Can you hand me my spider phobia book?
I am wearing green, so, you know.
I like how you just have a big-ass book with a spider on it.
Yeah. Don't you?
Here, talk to the smiley balls.
Patients sometimes have an abundance of negative thoughts. Click on negative thought to make it go away. When you tap negative thought that's in a group, all negative thoughts attached will be destroyed as well.
Oh, this is interesting. Huh.
That's how you
a
make
mini game.
That's how you make people feel better, Rhino, is you just pop away their negative thoughts like balloons.
I think I might be afraid of spiders. Can you let me know? Ugh, okay, yeah.
I've been severely depressed and suicidal my entire life. Poke. I'm happy.
So it doesn't matter which one in a group you poke? Just one of them?
Nah, it doesn't seem to matter.
Okay.
Also, I totally still have a spider book on me. Oh, hey, perfect.
Just occasionally you just need to open it to spook someone. Just be like, spiders! And you're like, ah!
Everybody wants the spider book.
Oh god, no. Oh right, you have to fill out your paperwork. I forgot if I have paperwork in my office.
But we never went into your office.
That's nice. Randomly, I have gotten another asshole character who seems to be in a management position.
I mean, to be fair, this is kind of your first time actually voicing... Like, Victor was your first time voicing an asshole/antagonistic character. This is just your second time.
Yeah, I know, but I like how randomly I picked this guy out of the two, and it's just like, meet Victor, slightly shorter and balder and drunk. I'm assuming he's drunk. I'm gonna keep that going until otherwise.
Oh, he's definitely drunk, I'm pretty sure. Like, let's face it, man. Yeah, show me some spiders, please.
Alright, sir, as part of your therapy, I'm going to need you to do some homework. Oh, jeez, that was a lot.
Oh, you must be a college student.
I'm curious what's going to be on that little diamond napkin next to our tea. Or is that coffee? Yeah, that's coffee. Look, I've met tea that's brown like that, too.
Did you say you've met tea that's brown like that?
Yes, I did.
Did it say much? Was it a nice fellow? Oh wait, even Oliver's here!
His name was Earl.
I think
Earl Grey.
I think Earl was actually the name of that, of Michael's dad or whatever. I kept calling him Eric. Because I didn't remember. You know, the cranky old guy from last game.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, the anger. I want to go do homework now. Thank goodness that couch has three seats, and you could actually treat all the people on it at once.
Yeah. Oh, you look like a bitch.
I don't do paperwork. That's the work of the lesser doctors. You don't even have a light coat. Also, you suck. And by that I mean you.
Oh, thanks. I didn't get that.
Yeah. 2 for 3, assholes.
Hey, you kind of just claimed that one out of nowhere. Should I... Okay, assuming...
No, I find it funny. Just like I claimed her because you're actively still playing your character that will probably be on screen a lot.
Should I take the third person to come in?
I don't know. I kind of want to see what happens. We'll see how they look.
Apparently they're all assholes, so... Yeah, shut up. I'll get to you in a moment, but first I have a combo to build up.
But I'm so important!
Also, I like how we don't actually do the paperwork, we just collect it.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. It was like, finish all the paperwork, and all they're really doing is stacking it on your desk. I kind of like the color scheme of this office. It's very warm, but I suppose that's probably on purpose, it being a psychology place.
It's very warm. Oh wait, the fire already happened.
Yep.
Ignore me.
Damn, you got a lot of separate emotions there.
And all negative.
Well, no, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to finish the minigame.
Also, these are the guys who freaking keep coming in to take their babies back.
Yeah, and I mean...
It's all of them! It's a convention!
Well, this is probably all our patients from Little Creek.
It's a convention for fat Sugar Conroys.
That's kind of rude.
What? I'm not saying Chuck Conroy's fat. I'm just saying these guys are.
You're saying Choker Conroy has a soul patch.
Okay, he doesn't have... Fat Chuck Conroy's with soul patches, then.
Okay.
I never actually knew that's what a soul patch looked like.
Yep.
I've heard about it. I thought it was just any spot of facial hair that's not very big.
No, it's generally in that area. This guy looked like Tall Daniel.
Do you want to voice him since he doesn't seem like an asshole?
Sure. Okay. My favorite woman in this hospital. Oh, I just feel terrible doing this to you.
You can do whatever to me.
Oh, subtle. What?
What?
This work, I wish I could do it for you, but I'm afraid I just can't. I like him, he's dramatic.
I like helping you out.
I feel like the next game is going to be like a hospital combo place. Where it's like we had this one, which is Queensburrow Bridge, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's like we have these characters, we also have our other characters. This was their way of giving us more new ones, forcibly, with fire. Of course, this means we're going to actually have to remember who voices who.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can remember. It's simple. You voice everyone in this hospital. And we can easily remember the characters from last time.
I don't know. Sorry if I'm taking them all. I wanted to see if I could get someone who wasn't an ass.
You eventually succeeded, I think.
Yep.
Happy!
You think?
Rorschach test. Prepare the Rorschach test.
Oh. That'll be interesting.
Oh, it's Daniel. You're here to bring me more work, right?
No, why? This is the psychology department, isn't it?
Yes, I'm sorry. What was it you wanted? Can I just say, like, one real quick thing that kind of bugs me is when people confuse psychiatry with psychology. That's something that even this game is doing.
I used to work in... Well, I actually used to own Little Creek Hospital. I've arranged for all my friends to come and temporarily work at Queensburrow. Hey, I was right. But if only if they got cleared by the head of psychology, which is you. Can you at least take it easy on them? They've been through a lot.
Sure.
Thank you. Daniel away!
Daniel, while you're here...
I was trying to make my exit, damn it.
Daniel, stay! You're on my list, too. My list of assassination targets.
What? But you don't know me. So I rushed over to Little Creek in my car as soon as I heard. Then I took one of the fireman's hammers. And I saved Allison and her mom by busting through a wall.
I feel like we might be skipping over some of the important bits here, Daniel. For starters, did you go through the wall yelling, "Oh yeah"?
No, it was more like coughing from smoke.
Well, at least you tried. Can you tell me step by step how you got to the room with Allison and her mother?
I don't particularly see how that's relevant. I totally forgot. I had this one thing. We'll have to talk another time. Bye-bye.
Daniel, away from me! I guess...
Post-traumatic stress.
I guess, to be fair, he did own the hospital, so it probably hits him a lot harder.
He's like, I just lost this thing, and then Victor burns it down.
He not only lost the hospital, he was like the only person besides Allison who had to go into it, as opposed to leaving it.
That's also true.
So, yeah, like, for a moment I was wondering why the hell he has the reactions when he, like, showed up for 2 seconds of it.
So, to clarify, I'm pretty sure person in the chair is psychology lady, person in the bed is Allison, and the person standing up is bitch purple hair.
Yeah, I guess she'll be important. Super stressed Selma. Can you help Selma calm down while helping your other patients too?
Who the hell is Selma?
I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Also, we have new books. Oh, this is Selma. Okay.
Oh, she does look super impressed. Also, we have cookies!
Cookies!
Alright, now we're going to talk about your fear of sleeping and your fear of formal wear. Wow,
You want some reading material? Okay.
Alright, so we're going to cover the basic topics here of bow ties, ties, suits, and pants. Ah!
Sir, you need to leave quickly. Okay. Alright, so it's basically another little Timothy or poor Timothy thing.
Yeah. It's basically just a person with a super large amount of hearts. So much sadness. You're good at that.
It's just a matter of, like, clicking everything that's purple and red, so...
It's like eventually they put on, like, a frowny face that's green because it represents, like, a fart or something.
I have to pop the fart. Just as you do.
Yep, as you do. I need to talk about my fear of sleeping. Give me that stack of copies of the same book.
See, I'm actually only reading one of them, and I'm using all the others as a pillow. Which is very ironic for a book about sleeping. I think we're almost through with her, roughly.
Oh, you're like halfway.
Well, I guess we're actually only like a quarter of the way through the shift, so no idea.
You just look at her amount of hearts.
I mean, yeah, but it's probably just going to take a lot longer than it seems. Raggy! So I had a really weird dream last night.
You Scooby-Doo?
No, it's actually not related to Scooby-Doo at all. It's just, it was a conversation. Jesus Christ, you hungry?
I want coffee and cookies, coffee and cookies.
It was just a conversation topic that I had thought of beforehand to, like, say whenever we didn't really have anything to talk about.
Oh?
So, basically, what happened was, we had, it was like, there was a sort of video game that I was apparently playing, and it was like, because it's a dream, it was a virtual reality game, because fuck it.
Were you good at it?
Well, see, here's the thing. The virtual reality game was basically... Why does this woman talk about so much shit? It was about, like... Hang on, I'm trying to juggle everything right now. Basically, it was like some sort of zombie apocalypse scenario, but instead of zombies, it was dinosaurs.
So zombie dinosaur scenario, or just dinosaurs?
It was just
like raptors invade the world.
It was just a straight-up dinosaur apocalypse, basically.
Okay.
And here's the thing. The way how it worked is that we started in, like, some sort of a house, which was my house, but really big, for some reason. And we had to find a place to hide before Tyrannosaurus Rex looked through the window and started looking for us, and we had to stay quiet. And again, this is VR. We're not just, like, moving characters around or whatever.
Okay.
So, it's like, I forget who exactly is there at the time. Who it actually was changed frequently throughout the dream, as dreams do. Like, it was going between fictional characters, and then Jero was there, and shit like that.
Potentially also a fictional character.
But yeah, so it's going like that, and like we keep restarting because we keep making noise, and the dinosaur keeps catching us. And because this is like a recurring dream element, every time it happens, I always like quit and restart because I don't want to see what happens when the dinosaur catches us. Okay. And then one time we're still hiding, and the dinosaur pokes his head in, and I just turn to him like, "Hang on, we're not ready." And he's like...
Did it work?
Yes! And then the dinosaur starts speaking to us. And then it asks us to go to his house and pick something up for it.
What?
So we go to his house, which is like some sort of underground Iron Man-like lair.
Of course.
And we go to get its thing, but it turns out the thing that that wants us to get for it is locked behind some special security system where whoever grabs it will be turned to stone, and so one of us has to make a sacrifice in order to complete this quest. I can't make this shit up!
Really, your brain did.
Also, this guy wants the bed and nobody will leave the damn bed! Probably because I haven't made them move the bed yet.
Okay, so continue.
I don't actually remember anything that happened after that. I remember that's around the point where Jero showed up, and then I don't remember anything else from the dream after then.
Jero, destroyer of dreams.
I think there was a point where I became Tails from Sonic.
Of course you did. Don't forget you know how to... Okay.
Yeah, I had no choice, and that's why I remembered to do it.
You're getting there on that one lady. Not quite getting there on points, though. So hopefully she's worth a lot.
Oh, I'm sure she will be.
You almost got 5 of the same people standing at the register.
We do have a lot of fat chunk of Conroys.
Yeah, maybe go check everyone out except for this lady.
Oh,
stop losing hearts.
She wants to be checked out anyway.
Oh. Damn!
Hey, Rhino, we did it!
Holy shit! She was like 50 or 60 points on her own.
She was like the entirety from Diamond 2 to Diamond 3.
Hey.
Yeah. Alright, Felix, evaluate Allison. So, Allison,
evaluate yourself?
Allison, tell me about these dinosaur dreams.
And that's why you'll have to fill in these forms by tomorrow. Thanks, doll. Oh, look, it's the girl who drives ambulance off cliffs and runs into burning buildings. Just so you know, this is my hospital. And we could totally do without a bad luck magnet. So maybe do us all a favor and fail your psych eval, okay?
I mean, I'm pretty sure if I punch you in the face, that would make me fail my psych eval. Well, maybe you should fail your psych eval. Nailed it. Don't worry.
She still has her clipboard.
Don't worry about
that
her.
Didn't catch on fire.
She's like that to everyone.
Despite being made of wood and paper.
I'm Sam. Allison. Sit down. We'll do your evaluation during my shift. 300 money.
And...
what to get?
Well, considering what happened, I'm going to vote flowers. Alright, now today's fears are spiders and family.
I don't know if those are supposed to be fears, actually, but it's funny.
I'm gonna keep saying they are.
Yeah, it's funny to pretend. That's just the interpretation. They're all fears, and it's perfect. Just wait until one shows up and it's like something totally innocuous, as if these haven't already been innocuous.
Fear of happy puppy clouds.
Did you say clouds? Clown of daggers?
Alright, look here. Children. Ah!
Alright, that's a legit fear.
Now tell me about your fear of tea. And family. Which rhymes with tea. Ah! Man, everybody has fears of families today.
Man, fuck spiders. That's so last year.
That's so one shift ago.
So so as you might know, I've been reading like the writing prompts Tumblr page, because I linked it to you yesterday.
Yep.
And there was one.
Wait, did you say accidentally?
No, I said yesterday.
Oh, this is neat.
Okay, let's
I like
start
the
with the
different
fire.
faces it made.
Do you know how it all started? Yes, the fire started because of Victor. He replaced all our equipment with faulty equipment. I almost felt like it was intentional. But yeah,
Victor should go die.
I was reading through that again yesterday, the writing prompts thing, and I found one that I actually thought was pretty funny.
Oh?
It was like, well, it was more someone's response to it that was funny. It was something like, you return to your writing desk and find that, the story is writing itself. The characters have become self-aware and are progressing without you. Someone responds, the writer, thank God.
Pretty much. Yeah, at that point, the writer's just like, ooh, new story. Let's see where this goes.
Because like, I think any writer could agree that there is nothing worse than having all these ideas and then being like, wait, I don't actually know how to lead up to putting these ideas down.
Yeah.
You then ran into a burning building. Not a lot of people would do that. Why did you? I had to get the machine I picked up here to my mom in Little Creek Hospital, or else she'd die. I wasn't just gonna give up. I only just had her back in my life. After she had abandoned me.
At a diner. Does it really matter where she abandoned you? Yes! Do you feel it would have been better if she abandoned you at home in your sleep?
It would have been comfier. So here's the question. So what about Allison? So, I assume her mom just, like, moved away, so Allison couldn't just, like, go back to her old home to find her or whatever.
What do you mean?
Because, like, you know, Allison's mom just drove away after leaving her at a diner. I assume Allison's mom didn't then proceed to live at the house they had been living at for so long, because Allison would just know where to go and find her.
Yeah.
So where the hell did her mom go?
Apparently to a place where she found some guy and got pregnant.
Alright, I'm
I
loading
guess
up.
Ryan could technically be adopted.
You and your mom don't have a normal mother-daughter relationship. Could you tell me a little about that? I could. Do you have a couple of hours to play this game and see through all my flashbacks? Honestly, I think what matters is that we're okay now.
Are you, though? Yeah, I was playing Party Hard earlier, and they had kind of a twist of that game, surprisingly.
Really? The game about just murdering people at a party has a plot twist?
Yeah, it basically has cutscenes every time you finish a level. And just as it go... You know, I'm just gonna spoil it, unless you don't want me to.
Go ahead. If I play it, I would just play it for... It's one of those things I would just play for achievements when I'm bored.
Okay. Pretty much. As the game goes on, you start off where it's some guy talking to a detective, who is the lead detective on the Party Hard murder cases. And so the guy talking to him, at this point you just kind of assume he's like a psychologist or something, because he's asking him like, well, how did it start? And blah, 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 and all this other stuff. So he could be like Internal Affairs, he could be the psychologist, we don't really know. And as the game goes on, the guy's basically like describing having to go to the scenes after the murders, and how after like the second... Go ahead, I stopped.
Oh, can you at least tell me how things changed for you and your mother? I just didn't want to be angry anymore. It wasn't helping anyone. In fact, it was only making things worse. No one ever lost anything by forgiving someone. Yeah, they have. Pretty sure they have.
Yep.
Pretty sure that's a thing.
Anyways, he was describing like how his daughter was at one of the parties and was like, oh gosh, she was one of the victims, and then later on it turns out his daughter had actually followed the guy and become like a follower of his work and was now also a Party Hard murderer. She's one of the unlockable characters. And later on he finds his daughter dead, and then he captures the guy, and then they crash and the guy gets away and all this other stuff. And then eventually you get to the end, and the conversations have basically gotten less and less professional. Wasn't that Triceratops?
Shut up, Rhino.
Anyways, the conversation's been getting less and less professional as time went on, and they were getting more emotional. Like the inspector was always like, "Fuck you" to the other guy. The other guy was like, "Oh, come on now, surely you're exaggerating things. Maybe he just wanted to do this." Like he was very sympathetic to the murderer. And at the very end, it is actually revealed that the guy was talking to himself. He was basically sitting on a bench after he had done one of his mass murderings at a party of people who were actually dressed like him because they were trying to be his followers. And he was sitting there basically with his murderer mask on one side of him and his police hat on the other side. And you would never realize this before because the other guy was always like, "I am Inspector last name." Okay, and eventually he referred to the guy as like Darius or something, which was his first name.
Lastly, do you think you're ready to get back to work? I really, really want to get back to work. I understand, but that isn't really the question I'm asking. Do you think the fire has in any way impaired your judgment or skills? Honestly, I don't know. Alright, now I can check people out.
But yeah, so the big twist at the end was that they were the same person, and pretty much the psycho half of his personality is pretty much like, "Oh, come on, you're enjoying it," and stuff like that, and eventually you guys just like, okay. He just kind of puts on the mask and off he goes.
Well then. Party Hard doesn't seem like the kind of game you go to for story, so...
I know, it was unexpected for me, but I was like, oh.
So, how did I do? I can't really tell you yet.
There's no trace of Victor anywhere. It's like he disappeared. Also, you're looking rounder.
Ruth, Sophia! You look like you're ready to pop.
I feel like I'm ready to pop. Freezing kid, this kid is half as hard as Kerrigan. I don't know how I'll manage it alone.
Yeah, about that. I heard your house is still for sale. Maybe if we pool all our money together, we can try and buy it back. You wouldn't lose the house, I'd be out of my crummy apartment, and we'd all be able to help with the baby.
That just might work. I mean, it's plenty big enough. We'd still have a spare room.
How big is this house?
Apparently very big.
It's got 4 bedrooms?
I guess. Maybe it has 5 because they're counting like a baby room.
Active duty. Collect 30 hearts by playing minigames. So just play the game and do good at them.
But I really enjoyed the game. You want to know what strangely saved my ass and made levels easier?
What?
Zombies.
Sounds pretty different from Party Hard as I remember it.
Yep, I'll leave that for once we start this and actually do the cutscene and you get into the shift.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
It just... Sometimes I feel totally insignificant.
Do you feel like you have a fear of time?
Like I'm a side character in some sort of weird game. Like the writers keep forgetting I exist. Sure, they gave me some lines this time, but I never do anything of any significance. So, what do you think, Doc?
Well, I think you're suffering from fourth wall awareness syndrome. I think our time is up. I like how he took that with him into the office.
It's his comfort mop.
What to go for? Because I'm not going to really use the thing here, so that would be like a last thing.
I vote the big yellow. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd actually take a while to get over here.
Yeah, so zombies are actually very helpful in Party Hard. It's one of those random events that can happen in the game that you could initiate yourself or that could just happen on its own, like an FBI raid or extra party members or stuff like that. Zombies is one where just 2 zombies just kind of stroll up on the party. And you don't really notice them at first because, like, they're just kind of a splash of green among everybody else, and some people are wearing green anyway, so sometimes it's hard to tell. But as you continue playing the game, you'll glance back and you'll notice there's a lot more zombies than when you last looked. And there's a lot less people. So So it's just eventually there's actually no one left but zombies. But of course, zombies, still moving around as they are, don't count towards your kills. So you actually need to kill the zombies as well. The thing is, killing zombies is actually easier than killing people. Because zombies will actively come after to try and murder you, but they also don't give a shit when you murder other zombies.
Wow.
So if everyone on the level is a zombie, you just kind of stand somewhere and go, pull out your knife and go, alright, come at me, bitches. And just go like, stab, 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 while they all try and get you, and you're just like, combo!
Party Hard seems like a game that, like, I definitely want to play it. I probably wouldn't record it, just because it'd probably get repetitive after a while. But yeah, it sounds like the sort of game I would definitely enjoy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about it, but it was on sale on Xbox for like a couple bucks, so I was like, yeah, sure, what the hell. And I had fun with it. I wasn't even aware they had different characters in it until I played it. But yeah, so that was that. That's just something I played, so I just felt like talking about it. Hope you don't mind.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good to have conversation topics during stuff like this. There we go.
I think actually the first time I saw the zombies was the most random, probably, session of that game I've had. It was at a beach party. I was playing as the dude's daughter, who had a different killing style to the regular guy. And the zombies had invaded at one point as I was kind of stealthing my way around, slowly killing everyone. And then a tornado started up in the ocean and rained sharks down all over the beach, who also killed people.
Aha, because Sharknado, still relevant, right?
But yeah, that was a thing that happened. So I'm sitting here, it's like there's waves of zombies, and all of a sudden a tornado pops up and it's raining sharks, and I'm just like, what else could happen?
What the fuck? Come on.
Yeah,
I fucked up.
Over it.
I'm pretty sure I have to get perfect hearts on every single game.
Yeah, you are halfway through your shift and not halfway through the thing. That's kind of what's the word?
Unfair.
It's very challenging for this game, considering they usually give you a little bit of leeway. Now you just have to do everything perfect? Maybe they just lowered the overall difficulty and time it takes or something to make it easier to do.
No, they don't. It's just the exact same game. Sorry,
it's just they expect you to do a shift completely perfectly?
Yeah. Sorry, it's just like, one thing that kind of grinds my gears is when people see something and they try to give it some sort of complex explanation instead of going by Occam's razor.
Ah, you're scared by families of spiders. Egg sacs.
And you're just scared by families, but not spiders.
So, was the challenge just, like, check out a lot of people with gold hearts?
No, the challenge is to get 30 hearts from playing minigames, which means I have to do 10 perfect minigames.
Oh, okay. Because it was gold, I got confused.
There might be some leeway, but I highly doubt it, considering how much time's left in the shift.
Yeah. It seems like you haven't had that many people that wanted minigames anyway. But yeah, that's why I was confused and why I said, well, maybe they made it to where not as many people come in or something, because I thought you had to do just a perfect shift of all gold hearts.
No. I mean, theoretically, that's kind of what they're going for, just because everything that isn't a minigame is super easy. Just a matter of quick treatments, pretty much.
Yeah. At least you'll get your 3 stars. So that way you can focus entirely on minigames.
Yeah, I guess.
And this is the last one in the episode. You can always just do it real quick. For the butterfly one, which I noticed you had trouble with that one time, it seems like really the key is just to focus on one part of the picture, like, say, the upper part of the wings, and just get that facing the right direction, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I focus on the part of the wings that has the spots and try to get them at the right angle. It's just last time, I swear, the right angle never showed up.
It did. I saw it, but the way you were rotating it, it didn't line up correctly, like, for that long. And so I think you maybe missed it.
What the?
It's at the bottom.
Go fuck yourself, sir. I don't care.
I don't know, with him and that, and if this one lady had a minigame, you could have gotten it.
No, I couldn't have. Because maybe. And I don't think so.
If you would have gotten 3 on him and 3 on her.
No minigame.
Except, yep, she didn't have a minigame.
I literally have to do every minigame perfect. Did Oliver even show up? I don't know.
Apparently.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Look at Chance peeking in from off screen.
Here it is. Chance? Yes, that's me. I'm not sure where to start. We can start wherever you want to start. Is this confidential? Oh, tense music. It is. Okay.
Thank God. Chance, help me, please. No. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow!
I didn't think that would come from him. Wow. Chance? Chance? What are you doing? Chance? Ev? No. Wow. Holy shit. I feel good about myself.
Is it normal to have these kinds of dreams after something traumatic?
Oh.
It was a dream? Oh, yeah, sorry, I should have started with that, shouldn't I? Whoopsie.
Wow, Gabe. Woo!
Fair play, Blue Giraffe.
Well played.
Well played. You don't get the shame finger waggle, you get the good job finger waggle.
Yeah, that's just a thumbs up. It's just like, hey.
Yeah. Alright, well, next episode we'll have finished that challenge off screen, and then we get to be Emily.
Yay.
Chance did not commit murder, as far as we know.
But Chance apparently had dreams about it. Was like, I'm not entirely against this.
I've been Max.
I'm Rhino.
We still don't know what happened to Victor.
Nope. But, that was a good way to get the tension out for it.
Whoosh. Boom, boom.